The woman was pinned down by the man, but in the next moment, a white mist suddenly escaped from her mouth. The black man in front of her inhaled it all. Instantly, her complexion improved, but the man started coughing violently. This time, however, no black insects flew out of his mouth like before. Afterward, the man was sent back to prison, but he was in bad shape, as if something was choking him. Just then, as Percy walked by, Coffee suddenly grabbed him and transferred all the black insects into his body. Percy immediately became like a walking corpse, completely dazed. He walked straight to William's cell, pulled out his gun, and fired without hesitation. Paul was shocked and demanded to know why Coffee had done this. Coffee calmly told him, "I was just punishing the bad guy." Then, he reached out his hand. When Paul took it, he finally saw the whole truth. William was the real murderer who had strangled the two little girls, and Coffee had only tried to save them. But instead, he was wrongfully accused of the crime. Coffee told Paul that he could feel all the pain in the world, and it was exhausting. In the end, Percy lost his mind and was sent to a mental institution, as if he had been judged for his actions. But Paul was left with deep guilt. Even though he now knew the truth, he couldn't clear Coffee's name. As Coffee's execution drew near, Paul asked him if there was anything he wanted to eat or if he needed a priest to pray for him. But deep down, what Paul really wanted to ask was whether Coffee wanted his help to escape. Coffee refused. His only wish was to watch a movie. So, accompanied by the others, Coffee watched the first and only movie of his life. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. Coffee refused. His only wish was to watch a movie. So, accompanied by the others, Coffee watched the first and only movie of his life. For the first time in a long while, he smiled. Movie of his life. For the first time in a long while, he smiled.